to the Carbonite Jedi, where the Force will be with you always. In today's video, I saw an article about the Obi-Wan series on Disney+. As you know, I'm a huge Obi-Wan Kenobi fan. I really liked the series, and I thought they should have done it in season 2. Well, this hints that maybe there might be a season 2, but Disney has yet to greenlight it. So let me bring up this article, and we can go through it together. And I'll give you my thoughts afterward. All right, so here we go. It says Star Wars already introduced Kenobi's perfect season 2 villain, and it's not Darth Maul. No one knows if there will even be a season 2 of Obi-Wan Kenobi, but if there is, Star Wars already has its perfect villain, and it's not Darth Maul. At the moment, it's entirely up in the air if Disney will greenlight another season of the live Star Wars series, Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's advertised as a limited series, but cast members and crew have been teasing the possibility of another Obi-Wan Kenobi since the first one dropped. So at this point, it's really anyone's guess. Come on, Kathleen Kennedy, please. Dave Filoni, please, Obi-Wan. I would love it. However, if another season is on the horizon, it wouldn't be difficult to bring to life, as Star Wars has already introduced the perfect season 2 villain, and no, it's not Darth Maul. Obi-Wan Kenobi was filled with solemn introspection, fun action adventure, and more than a few truly epic lightsaber duels, meaning the desire to make a second season should be obvious. However, there is one thing that could keep this from happening. Season 1 had a definitive ending. Darth Vader dropped his obsession with Kenobi. Obi-Wan starts his training on how to become the Force Ghost fans see him as in the original trilogy, and Luke and Leia are safe in their respective homes until the fateful events of Episode 4. And there's Obi-Wan. Everything wraps up quite nicely, and the stage is set for the original trilogy to play out as it should. At least presumably, as there's still at least one more adventure Kenobi could be called to before the events of Episode 4. One that could be an amazing way to set up a future antagonist in later Star Wars installments, his conflict with Darth Krayt. Obi-Wan Kenobi should fight Darth Krayt in Season 2, just like in Star Wars Legacy. The issue of Star Wars Legacy revealed Darth Krayt's entire backstory, including a conflict he had with Obi-Wan Kenobi on Tatooine following Order 66. Before Darth Krayt fell to the Sith, he was a Jedi named Asherad Het, a native of Tatooine who returned to his homeworld after the fall of the Jedi Order. Upon his return, Het became the leader of a tribe of Tuskens, traveling the planet and raiding moisture farms wherever they found them in the name of taking Tatooine back from foreign invaders. Asherad unwittingly came across a large family farm where he and his raiders planned to claim it, just as they had so many others before them. Only this house was under protection of Obi-Wan Kenobi, who defeated Het in combat, making him unfit to lead the Tuskens any longer. Het was forced to leave Tatooine in shame, at which point he founded the One Sith and rose to prominence nearly 150 years later during the Legacy era. Obi-Wan Kenobi Season 2 could be the perfect bridge between Star Wars past and future. While this storyline only lasted an issue, it has every element to be an epic season-long arc filled with unexpected twists, exciting visuals, and an all-new link between Star Wars past and future. The season could start with Obi-Wan becoming aware of a lightsaber-wielding Tusken leading a new tribe of raiders and taking it upon himself to investigate. Then the threat to Luke's life would become clear, and Kenobi would have to jump into action. After their battle, the truth about this lightsaber-wielding Tusken would be revealed, establishing personal stakes for Kenobi in this conflict with a fellow former Jedi beyond just protecting Luke, while also setting up Darth Krayt as a future villain wherever Star Wars wants to bring him in. The greatest hurdle Star Wars would have to overcome for Obi-Wan Kenobi Season 2 is a villain who's both worthy of Obi-Wan's time and who isn't Darth Vader or Darth Maul. As Star Wars Rebels already gave Darth Maul the perfect ending, having Obi-Wan battle Darth Krayt before he's even introduced as Darth Krayt would fix both of those issues while also eliciting an exciting villain for future installments. And the kicker, Star Wars has already introduced the perfect villain for Obi-Wan Kenobi Season 2 within the pages of the Legacy comic series, making the storyline perfect for live-action adaptation. So, my thought is I'm okay with Darth Krayt. I think that a lot of people that aren't hardcore Star Wars fans might not know Darth Krayt, so bring him in would be okay. I think they'd get a lot more draw if they brought in Darth Maul, because Darth Maul and Obi-Wan, this is a spoiler if you don't know, but Obi-Wan kills Darth Maul on Tatooine when he comes looking for Obi-Wan. And that could be a big epic battle right there. Or they could have both of them, or they could have an Obi-Wan Season 3. That would be fantastic. Also, Black Chrysanthemum also shows up because Luke stops these water tax collectors during the drought on Tatooine. It's funny to say drought on Tatooine because it's a desert planet, but and Jabba starts like taxing everybody really heavily, and Luke stops them, I believe, or takes the water. I can't remember what exactly happens, but Jabba puts out a hit on Obi-Wan and Luke, and Obi-Wan has to protect Luke from Black Chrysanthemum. And if you remember, he's the bounty hunter Wookiee that was in the Book of Boba Fett, and he gets that scar across his face because Obi-Wan gives it to him, and he runs away because he's not able to fulfill the contract for Jabba. But I think that my personal opinion, and I think a lot of people I know would prefer to have Darth Maul as the villain of Obi-Wan Season 2. Please come back, Obi-Wan Season 2. And to have, Qui-Gon Jinn come and show Obi-Wan some of the things he needs to do to become a Force ghost. That would be amazing. I mean, they could split up half the season where he's working with Qui-Gon, and the other half he's fighting against Darth Maul or, Darth Krayt. And it's interesting because on Tatooine they have those huge sand dragons, and they're called Krayt dragons. So I guess he took the name from the dragons there. That's my personal opinion. I if I was in charge, I would have Darth Maul come back and maybe, have a side arc with Black Chrysanthemum, or have a next season where it's talking about the drought on Tatooine and having, him fight against Jabba's people and having Jabba there, and then maybe have Darth Krayt later on another arc, or introduce him during one of those episodes to hype it up for the next episode. And you get so many more people coming. I just can't believe they made it a limited edition series. Obi-Wan series came, I think Luke was 9 years old, so that would have been 10 more years that they could have shot episodes of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Just my opinion. Well, I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. I know I did. I hope your day and your week are going great. Come back for more Star Wars and sci-fi content, more Black Series unboxings. I have a Black Series unboxing I'm going to be doing pretty soon. And I got a new Black Series action figure I'm really excited about. Come back for more live streams and movie watches. And hopefully this soon we'll be doing a ranking of the characters in the Book of Boba Fett from best to worst. I believe that's all for this video. But may the Force be with you always. And thank you so much for watching.